One of the consequences of the global pandemic that we've all just been through is a very competitive business environment. And this competition is especially keen in talent. Finding and keeping the best available workforce could be the key to the future success of your business. So, how do you make sure that not only do you have the best talent, but also that you can help them and their teams grow with you? GLP thinks it has the answer. Here to tell me all about the Leaders Toolkit are Nancy Newby-Walker, who is leading the project from the HR function, and we have Nick Cook, GLP Europe's president, who's joining us online. So hello to both of you.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, first of all then, tell me what exactly is the Leaders Toolkit and why have you introduced it now? Nick, we'll start with you.
Yeah, sure. As you said in the introduction, our people are our greatest asset, and leading them is therefore a great responsibility. It is a very, very competitive marketplace for talent at the moment, and GLP has, of course, expanded very, very quickly, particularly over the last few years. So we need to make sure that our leaders have the right skills to guide our business through this continued period of rapid growth.
Okay, Nancy, well, tell us a little bit more about the toolkit then.
Well, it's a comprehensive online resource which we think gives all of our colleagues with line management responsibility all the information they need to not only attract but also to retain talent. Beyond this, it's hopefully going to help them articulate our culture, which will mean that colleagues joining the business will feel inspired by the leaders that are leading our business.
And Nick, how does the toolkit do that?
It's basically designed to be a one-stop shop for all of our colleagues, a very efficient place where you can get hold of all of our policies, procedures and resources. We do have an amazing group of people with a passion for excellence and a strong desire to continue to develop, to grow and improve. And this toolkit helps put all of those resources in an easy-to-find place across the organisation.
Right. Well, what does the toolkit actually cover then? Nancy?
Well, it provides all the basic information that goes with line management responsibility for essentially 4 phases of a colleague's time with us. So the first phase is attraction. So how do you go about finding talent and how do they find us? And more importantly, why would they choose us over a competitor? Then you've got engagement. So the colleagues arrived with us. How do you make them feel welcomed and part of GLP? And how do you help articulate, what's their role within the business? Then you've got the third phase, which is development. So we like all of our colleagues to have a bespoke development plan that not only contains the skills and resources that they need to help themselves grow, but will ultimately help grow the business. And then you've got the fourth phase, which is separation. So a lot of companies don't actually deal with that, but it's a natural step in a colleague life cycle. Essentially, just because someone's journey with us might be ending, it doesn't mean that the relationship itself is ending. And you want the colleague to have the same great experience leaving us as they had when they were working with us. It's also important at this stage to get as much insight and feedback as possible.
Of course, and there are click-throughs to videos and other resources as well, aren't there, Nick?
Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of information in the toolkit, which includes guidance on a whole range of things which colleagues can use to refine their leadership capabilities. And this includes things like how to build effective teams, how to inspire, how to communicate a consistent vision, plus some guidance on some of the more challenging things like how to delegate or how to have some of those difficult conversations that as leaders we inevitably have to have from time to time.
Nancy, can you add to that?
Sure. Effective leadership is not just about seeing and drawing out the potential of your team, but it's also about spotting when a colleague is having a hard time. So the toolkit itself deals with the concept of psychological safety quite a bit, because without a safe and trusting environment, you're just not going to have an innovative and fast-growing business. You need colleagues to feel like they can say, I disagree, or I've made a mistake, or to offer up alternative solutions. And beyond this, we are also hoping to build a culture of accountability and ownership, which will really take the business to the next level.
Fantastic. Nick, do you have any final thoughts?
I guess all I'd say in summary is that leadership is clearly a skill that can be developed, but like any skill, you need to train, you need to practice, and you need to refine. We need great leadership to create an environment at GLP where talented people can continue to flourish. We need leaders today and we need leaders into the future. So it's important that we equip ourselves with all of the right tools to develop the necessary leadership skills that will enable our continued growth.
Well, thank you so much to both you and Nancy. Very, very interesting and a very exciting future lies ahead. It's an increasingly competitive world, and this Leaders Toolkit is just one way to give this company the edge for the challenges that lie ahead. Look out for more communications with a link to the Leaders Corner, where you can get access to the toolkit and start your journey to becoming one of tomorrow's top leaders.